Hello, and welcome to my little maze world. Or shall I say, quite big actually. Right, I better sleep first, because it's kind of night time and you can't really see a lot. Don't say I forgot to put a door on this building. You know, I have. Typical me. This maze is quite unique. It doesn't look like a maze at the moment, but let me get there. You have to sleep first, find the maze entrance, which is a hole, and proceed. Just one a bit quicker. Right, first go to bed, because I'm knackered. After hard months of building this. Right, well of course I know where the maze entrance is. Or is it that? Here it is. Basically what you do on this one, these mazes I think are 30 by 30, so they're not massive, but they're not that small neither. There's 5 mazes in this one. You've got to find the hole and just drop down a hole into the next maze once you've completed it. And then the very last maze, you jump down the bottomless pit. And this is why you need to sleep. Yeah, I'm in creative mode just so I can show you quickly. Typical. Too high, too low, too high again, and there we are. I will show you some of the smaller mazes that I have built. Now I can't find a bedroom. It's got to be this way. Nope, it's not that way neither. How can I get lost in my own world? Well, I've managed it. Here we go, they're the beds. And when you fall through the last maze down the bottomless pit, it's the first person to spawn here is the winner, and that's why you have to sleep before you start. A few mazes are like that. One thing I would say, I am using the too many items mod, and I'm using Minecraft version 1.7.2, so especially for the landmark, that massive maze tower I built, it took me 3 or 4 months to build that, using about 100,000 glass blocks. I have no idea how many blocks in total, but glass blocks is about 100,000, which is a lot. Yeah, this is my first ever narration video, so just bear with me, I will get more. Right, this maze is it's only 10 by 10 I think, fairly easy. But I've always been fascinated with mazes when I've been younger. I don't know why, but I've always been fascinated with them. I think this is the right way. And I'll even show you, depends how much time I've got, on how to build a maze, the success of building one. Because there is a tactic that you need to follow, and I'm out. This is what it looks like from above. But I take mazes to the next level. I mean, yeah, we'll build normal ones like that, but there is a few mazes in this maze world that are different, you know, and that's why I'm making this video, to show people what can be done on Minecraft. It's the best game for mazes, I think. So if you want to so when I finish this world, which is nowhere near done, or if you wanted a download, just get in touch with me and I'll be happy to post you a download link in the state as it is. This maze is very cool. I'm going to do this one because it's quite an interesting one. This one. Let's go back into survival mode. I've got to wait till night time, but I don't have to do that because I've got too many items mod. This maze is very cool. My best. You see them bits of ice that stick out the top? Well, they're air pockets. Yeah, I think you can know the idea. The blue blocks on the ground tells you're directly underneath an air pocket. Right, I haven't done this one in a while, so I can't remember which way it is. The idea is try to get to the end without drowning, basically. And already I'm in trouble. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, can I make it back? Can I make it back? Ugh. I could do with an air bubble like on Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm gonna die. What are the chances of me dying just before I get to the air pocket? Oh, crap. Up, no, I'm not level. Oh, you son of a... Oh, what are the chances? I nearly made it. Right, so we know it's not that way. It must be this way. But I can't... It's funny, isn't it? Even though I built the maze, even I can't remember the correct path. Oh, that's just a trap end. No, there's an air pocket here, so... Oh, that's better. Full on air. Right. Let's try this way. Yeah, that went well. This way then. I'm going the wrong way because that's next air pocket. I'm brief. Few deep breaths and... But ideas like this, you know, because mazes aren't generally that fun, even though I think they are. Most people find them boring. So it's nice to have add a bit of a twist to it. Breathe again. I did make a maze entirely with fire, which if I get time to show you, I will. But this is only the first episode. And I have no idea where I'm going. I found an air pocket, so that's always a good thing. You know, there's a gap between a block and the water. You can't actually get high enough to reach the air pocket. Well, there isn't really an air pocket there. And you know when you found the end because it's all green. And I do have specific nice tunnels, you see. Not boring old sandstone. Right, so that's the third maze. Now this tower here took me 3-4 months to build, which I think I mentioned already. You'll think it's just a landmark, but it is actually 50 mazes stacked on top of one another. Basically, fly around here and like show you. When you reach that red one's the first one. When you reach the end, you'll reach some ladders, and then you go up to the next one, and so on until you get right the way up there. Now, if you go all the way up here, you'll find you can do some 5 glass panels sticking out the tower there. Basically, the course of the final maze goes out of the tower, and you've got to jump the gap. So when you're that high up, way above the clouds, it's a bit tense. Now, this maze is only small, but everyone that's been on here has missed it every single time because most people, they come up here and they head straight up around here. Now, these are just all dead ends because the correct path is actually this diagonal one here and takes you straight out. And of course, it may be a small maze. The route's so easy that everyone goes straight past it, which is the whole intention. That over there's the fire maze I was talking to you about. I'm just heading over there now. Right, feels like a marathon course this. Even though it's just around the corner. I'm going to add a underground minecart network so you can get around the world much faster, more it grows, like I'm in survival mode. But it's a full maze that's marked out with fire, so you really got to watch your step on this one. And then the exit is over there somewhere in that corner, far corner. Now this massive one in front of me is my personal favourite. You probably saw it when I was approaching the pyro maze. I like to call this one Maze Boom. Now this got such an exciting but tense context to it. So I'm just heading over there now. Yeah, that was a football pitch that is out of order at the moment. Now this maze is quite large. It's 50 by 50, so it took me 20 minutes to find my way out, and I built it, for crying out loud. So it goes to show how good I am at memorising the route. Now you notice there's a switch, of course, and loads of TNT. I think you can see where this is going. Both people start at opposite ends of the maze. There's the other platform over there. The first one out the maze, of course, will climb the ladder, long ladder up to this platform, and will flick the switch. And then the maze will go boom, with the other person still inside. And I think that is just awesome. The only drawback, this is the only main reason I recommend Too Many Items mod. Because this maze needs resetting, which means placing 2,500 blocks of dynamite. Well, 2,600 to be exact, I think. 52 by 52. Plus all the blocks as well. And then the route. But the best thing about this maze, the correct path is different every time you reset it. And I could just like add a reset button, but I wouldn't know how to do that. You probably need 5,000 by 5,000 blocks of redstone just for the reset to work. So I think it's so much quicker just setting up normally. I mean, a couple of fake reset buttons here, so I click it and nothing happens. Nah, I'm not that cool. But I will show you the basic principle of building a maze. I think, and yes, there is another one. Because this video, I'm just showing you the different concepts you can use in a maze. You don't have to just get from one end to the other. I've got a massive maze over that in this direction, and I've also got an underwater one, but it's not like that ice one, because there's the glass panels to stop the water going in. It's this one here. It's 50 by 50, that one, the underwater one. Again, you have to sleep. Now this one is brilliant because, as you can see, it's at the bottom of the map where the empty void is. You've really got to watch your step on this one. When you enter this one, straight up the ladders, and you have to sleep. So if you die, now the idea of this one, you all do it the same way if there's more than one players. But if you die, you immediately start here after you slept, as sleeping does sets your spawn point. And then, right, I'm going to fly just to show you what hazards there is. There's plenty of hazards in this mate. Ah, yeah. I've got to wait till I'm out of range of that platform. Watch my step. Yes, this is why you have to watch your step. Well, that clearly isn't the correct path, because there's a missing glass panels there, which even one in a straight line, it might be one cheeky missing glass panel, which I thought was amusing. I can see it under the water. It looks nice. There's plenty of missing glass panels there, mainly on some shortcuts. Like, I don't want to show you too much though, that's the thing. Like, I mean, this last bit, as you can see, you've got to make a jump. It's only a 2-block jump, And from this angle, well, you got no chance. But that's the idea. Come round here, come round his bed. Oh, the end. So you won. Then you go, ah, and then you're back over there again. Right. Let's come out of here, because there is another maze, but it's not designed to get you lost. This one, it's 100. Oh yeah, there's another hedge maze there. I forgot about that one. Because you've always got to have a hedge maze, haven't you? I mean, hedge maze are brilliant. The sun's just going down, so I might best to bring it back up just so you can see a bit better. Because I've only got that little pimpy hedge maze, and hedge maze, it's a classic one, innit? It's a classic one. Always got to have a hedge maze. It'll look better when all the grass is grown. But yeah, that's quite difficult, that one. Now this massive one here is 100 by 100. It's not actually complete yet. Now this isn't a maze. Now why isn't that was working before? Why isn't it working now? I bet this other switch is counteracting it. Now that's strange, it was working. Let me have a look at the redstone. This door will work. There we go. Yeah, the other switch is counteracting it. But of course that one is now disconnected. So maybe it's best just to leave this door open. So delete that switch so you. And that is now working. Can't even get the principles right, like do something simple like make a piston door, you know. Now you can have 8 players in this one. There's 4 entrances. This is entrance 1, I do believe. Yes. And down here there's an entrance in each corner, and because it's 100 by 100 you don't want to walk there, so there's a track here that takes it. Why does that say entrance 4 when this is actually entrance 1? I'll sort that out later when I'm off air. But the whole idea of this one is not a maze to get you lost, it's a maze to try and lose each other and hide. Because if there's 4 players, 1 in each corner, there's going to be hidden chests, which I haven't actually put in yet. Because you start off with absolutely nothing. And scattered about the maze is armour, weapons and food. It's basically the Hunger Games, if you like, or the Hunger Maze I like to call it, where you got to hunt each other down and kill each other. Now these 2 brick walls, that's the secret compartment. You have to get an axe to find one of those. There'll be a few scattered about, and if you're lucky you might even get an ender pearl. But just so you know, this one that's marked out by these 4 red pieces of wool, that is a secret room. The only way you can get in there is by ender pearl. But don't tell your opponents that, because there can be a few good stuff in there. So a few different weapons and stuff. So that's just an introduction to my maze world. There'll be loads more mazes to be added. If you have any ideas on what sorry, let me just start again. If you have any ideas on what to pull in a maze, please let me know. I would love to hear from you soon. Bye bye.